spent most of my life making magic for others, working the holidays and crazy nights for sisters and brothers. I think it's time for me to get away and have some fun of my own. Close the office door, turn on the microphone, hang up the telephone. It's time to sail away, take this show on the road, throw away the alarm clock, suits and ties, and just go with the flow. Take this boat, headed south with the wind, take it day by day. It's time to make some magic for me. I think I'll sail away. Round and round on this carnival has made me who I am. I don't want to confuse anyone to think that I don't give a damn. I loved every minute you see, so many memories to share. It's a marathon and not a sprint, not for the weak if you dare. It's time to sail away, take this show on the road, throw away the alarm clock, suits and ties, and just go with the flow. Take this boat, headed south with the wind, take it day by day. It's time to make some magic for me. I think I'll sail away.
And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in and the conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up, I just like my music. Tropical country.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It means it's Hump Day! Welcome to Tropical Country here on Tikimanradio. We are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios here in beautiful Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga. And, of course, our show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel, when you are ready to plan your next getaway, they are one call away from anywhere. Give them a call at 732-831-5200. And, of course, we are coming to you live on the tikimanradio.com, the Tikiman Radio app, and also the Tikiman Radio YouTube page, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. Welcome, everybody. It's been a great week, and we hope that we're going to get you over the hump and get you into the weekend. As I said earlier, if you watched our short video there at the beginning there about 30 minutes ago, I said Laura Lou's MIA. Golden is sick, but that's okay because I have the Golden Girl. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. It's great to be here.
Hey, boy, the crowd's just going wild
I hear
for
that. Whoa.
You know, talking about some to rescue me. Thank you very much for coming and joining me.
Listen, when you call me in, you're down to seeds and stems, okay? You're at the bottom of the barrel.
No. You know, what else did I have? Our producer, manager, the jack of all trades right here to keep me straight, you know, because by myself, I have a hard time keeping myself straight, so I need somebody as well.
Yeah, I know. We're missing Lou something fierce.
Yes, Lou will be back next week, and hopefully Golden will be on the mend, and he will be back next week as well. So
listen, when she comes back, she's going to have that baby like tucked under a suitcase or something and smuggling him back home, because that little guy, he is so cute. You could just eat him up.
Yeah, he's looks like he's going to be a handful for Giraffe and JT for sure. I mean, he's a big little boy.
Oh, but he's so cute. He's so cute. I can't wait to see him. I hope they bring him this way.
Well, it'll be hard for to rip her away from him. I go up this weekend to pick her up and bring her back. So we'll see if I can tear her away from him.
That's right. Well, and my poor husband, bless his heart, he has just coughed his little head off, and he's pitiful, but he's got Millie at home with him, keeping him company. So I'm sure they're all snuggled up in the bed watching right now.
Awesome. Well, how about we just kick off the show with a little bit of music here, and we will come back and we will get into shout outs and all of that, all right?
Awesome.
So how about a little welcome to the show?
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, the best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oh yeah, I love opening the show with that. That gets the blood a pumping.
Sure does. I like that. I don't think I've ever heard that.
You've never heard that?
I don't think so.
That would be Cody Johnson. A lot of his fans call him Kojo. He's an independent artist, but I heard that he recently signed one of these fancy 50-50 record deals. To my understanding, the way it kind of works is the record company will tell you they will give you money and all of that, but then they're going to take 50% of what you make. So as an independent artist, you need to decide, is the 50% the 100% that you currently make, is that 50% that they're going to help you get more than the 100% that you currently make. So it's the way I had that understand to me. I'm sure people in the record industry could help me out a little bit better and explain how that works, but that was kind of the way it explained to me. So I guess he is a signed independent artist. I guess how they but he puts on a hell of a show. Energy from top to bottom, and it's kind of that rock and country. So when I heard that song, I'm like, I got to open up the show with this. It just gets everybody pumped up and ready to have fun.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Have some fun.
All right. Hey, well, who do we have out there to say hello to tonight?
Guess what? We have Uncle Alex out here listening.
Hey, Uncle Alex.
And we have Mr. Golden. He's listening in.
Hey, Golden.
We have Jody Orr.
Hey, Jody.
Patty and Eric Smith.
Well, wait a minute. Jody, I got DJ FX.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was,
Nah.
a disclaimer we can do with him as well.
Golden normally does that, but of course, I have to keep up with that since he's not here.
All right, and I said Patty and Eric. They're out there listening.
Hey, Patty. Hey, Eric.
And we have Rachel G-Rap is out there listening to.
Hey, guys.
And Chris Dat Guy. And the CKs is checking in. So I
Hey,
wonder,
guys.
If the beautiful cat is out there listening as well.
Well, she would have to be.
And Joe Leo, JBL Legends is out there saying hello to us.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Got a couple more. Darby Ledbetter. Woohoo.
Hey, Darby.
Darby and Kathy.
I love those guys.
Man, they are so much fun.
Thanks for tuning in. Darby could probably give us that whole information on that 50-50 thing. See if I'm right on that. He probably
could.
set me straight.
And I think we have your daughter, Taylor Madison, and Miss Everly.
Hey.
They're out there listening
Hey,
tonight.
hello to Taylor. Hello to Everly. Papa loves you.
And Laura Lou.
Hello.
Man, girl, can you hurry up and get back? Girl, I need you. And that's about it.
All
that's
right.
It. That's it for right now, anyway.
For right now, that's all right. And let me go over here to the video so we can say hello to who we had out there. Of course, Golden was out there and said hello. And let's see who else we got here. Patty Smith is out there. You mentioned Patty.
I did.
And of course, Rick the Stick. I can't wait.
Man.
He's going to work on one of his shows, get a show going. So
I heard that.
I'm
I did not know he
excited
had a
to hear that.
background in
I
the
didn't.
radio. That's
yeah,
awesome.
when they said he was a DJ, I'm like, what? So good things coming there. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, and of course, the producer of the Sunday show with the Tiki Man, the producer Monica is out there.
Oh, hey,
hello,
Monica.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Oh, wait. Maybe I have a little bit more. Who else is out there? Let me see. Hello to Ed Leonard, who's out there. And Boomer Blake. He's out there. Hey, Boomer.
Yeah, Boomer.
Patty Campbell's out there. And I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody, because that would not be right. Well, let's see here. So, yep, I think I got everybody there over there on the video. So, Golden is ill, and I felt so bad for him because it seemed like he took ill right before halftime of the national championship game. And we know how much Golden loves his football.
Oh, man.
And especially his Georgia Bulldogs, and he missed the whole thing.
I'm telling you, like I said, I came home and he was already laying down. I said, "Hey, Golden, you want me to put on the game?" I can't watch it right now. I'll have to watch it later. That's how I know he was sick.
Yeah.
He was sick.
Yeah.
And he's still not out of the woods yet, but he's doing better. But yeah, it was a great win for the Dogs. I'm happy they pulled it off. I mean, they deserved it. It's always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's what I always say. They get so close and just can't quite make it, but I'm happy they did it this time.
I only have one question. Does that mean that we have at least until the beginning of next football season where we have to hear the term Roll Tide?
I don't know.
Because they're going to be back in the conversation again next year.
I know, and they're a great team. It's just, it's time. It's time for somebody else to come in and win something. That's all.
Yeah. Well, of course, until I started hanging out at your house on Saturdays, I didn't realize that the big football fanatic. I thought it was Golden, and then I found out it was actually you. You get more worked up over games than he does.
Yeah, I do love those Vols. It's one of those love-hate relationships with them. There's times I'm ready to just trade it all in and get rid of my orange, and then I'm like, no, I can't do it. I got to go back. I can't. I love them too much.
Yeah, and of course they are getting better. So they're getting actually quite exciting to watch and grow, and who knows? In a few years, we may see them in the big dance.
I hope so. At least maybe they can make it in my lifetime. One more time. That's all. Come on.
Well, hopefully you got a long ways to go before your lifetime ends. So
it's been a long time though since they've won the championship. Let's be real.
Well,
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. We got anybody else out there. Scott Dyer's out there. Hey, Scotty. How are you?
Hey, Scotty Chill. This would be a good opportunity to talk about Scotty Chill, because he is taking a big step this Friday night. He is going live.
L-I-V-E.
L-I-V-E. So 7 o'clock Friday night, Island Vibes with Scotty Chill. It will be live on Tikiman Radio, tikimanradio.com. So he's taking that next step, and I wish him all the best, because, if anybody knows more than anyone, going live, all your mistakes are out there for everyone to see.
That's
right.
So,
and, trust me, I make more than my fair share, but, I think that's what makes it fun, what's he going to screw up next? In the beginning, I screwed up a lot, which the Tiki Man told me I would do. So,
well,
I didn't come in unexpectedly, but I wish Scotty the best there Friday night with his first live show. So, as they say in showbiz, break a leg, brother.
Yeah, he says, what can possibly go wrong? So, see, there you go. Take the Tiki Man motto and you run with it.
Absolutely. And with Scotty Chill, it's going to be a fantastic playlist as well, because he pulls out music from everywhere.
It does. It goes everywhere. I mean, you can't call what he's going to play. No. I mean,
when you say Island Vibes, you think, well, is it going to be, kind of tropical and reggae? And yes. And then you're also going to have some country. You're also going to have some of that classic rock. It's literally something for everybody, and that's what's so great about his show. So,
it is.
We look forward to Friday nights there with Scotty Chill.
Great job out there.
Absolutely. The Tikiman Radio is growing leaps and leaps and bounds. We got Jen Shen now.
That's right.
She starts out Friday early at 11 a.m. for those who like to get the weekend started early. And Jen Shen with the Friday Kickoff. What a better way to do that than with her. She, the new welcome addition to Tikiman Radio as the family grows. And then we talked about Rick the Stick planning on coming on board here eventually. And we got Callie McCool,
that's right.
Which I found out now it's Mr. Cool.
Oh, okay.
He is Mr. Cool. So he's getting ready to come up with Surf's Up, I believe, from the West Coast over in California with
Love
him and some of his students that he has over there. So, Tiki Man Radio is just growing and growing and growing, and great things. I can tell you, from the first time I walked in here, you would not believe if I told you. What it was like when I first came here.
Yeah, the changes are great. Absolutely phenomenal. It's just, I look forward to everything that goes on here. Let's put it like that.
Absolutely. And of course, if it wouldn't be for Tiki Man Radio and the Tiki Bar and the Chocolate Bar, we would have never had the opportunity to meet you.
That's right.
So we've met a lot of great friends here.
We sure have.
And I can honestly say, I believe, if I speak for myself, I'm lifelong friends from here on out.
That's right.
So regardless of where we end up in life, I'm pretty sure our friendship will continue.
Oh, yeah.
So
no doubt about it.
That's awesome.
Especially on football Saturdays, right?
Well, absolutely. That's gotten to be a tradition, and, don't want Golden to have his B-Dawg withdrawal, as he called it.
And he will. He will. He will. He's already ready to get back on the back porch and start watching something. Or start doing something. He's ready to start smoking and grilling. And, yeah, maybe that's what's wrong with him.
He's having withdrawal from
maybe that's what's
cooking.
wrong with it. Yep. He's not able to get out there and do some smoking and grilling.
Well, the next step in what needs to happen is he needs to get his cooking show up.
Yes, he does.
Because I showed him the other day. He's already has these videos. He showed me all these videos that he's already done. All we need to do is we just need to get a little bit of editing done and get them posted.
I'm all for it. I would love it. I think that would be great.
So because
wouldn't y'all like to see Golden doing a cooking show on Tropical Country? I know everyone would. I would.
I would just love to see. It could be a daggone hour of cooking with Golden with music in between. I mean, he can do it all. I think Golden can do it all.
I can just see it now. They're doing this. Hey. So yeah.
If he can spin the tunes on one hand and stir the pot with the other.
He already stirs the pot.
Well, maybe not that kind of pot, but
well, see, there we go. Already gone. It's already gone down the toilet.
Well, what do you expect? So how has your week been?
Hey, it's been great.
Other than dealing with a sick hubby.
It's been great. I'm the weather. I'm ready for it to get. I'm ready for some spring, but I think it's like 70 days till spring, something like that.
With each passing day, summer is a day closer.
It has to be.
Absolutely.
At least it's not as bitter cold as it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're supposed to have some more cold weather coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be a fan of that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the weather was really, really weird this morning because I went to work, and I was literally wearing, a heavy coat and gloves and a hat, and because standing outside for a good bit this morning, and then by the afternoon I was standing outside in short sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
I didn't even have to have a jacket on. So it went from bitter cold to comfortable. Mm-hmm. I mean, not warm by any chance, but for a northern boy like me, once it gets above 50, I can stand to stay out for an extended period of time in a short sleeve shirt. So I can even wear shorts at above 50 degrees.
Oh, I know. Come on, Summer. Come on, honey. Let's get here.
Well, like anything else, how about we want warmer weather, and sometimes when you do that, all you got to do is chase the sun. How about a little Tim Sharon for you?
Light, hop to flight, rolling down south to get myself right and find some flip-flops, bikini tops, ice cold Corona, tequila on the rocks, and some sunshine, tan lines, pretty senoritas to blow my mind, yeah. Beach bars are too much fun, my guitar, some cruise on rum, out here on the run, I'm chasing the sun. I miss, so what's her face? I can't get enough of this place. I look for a postcard to send, but I'm seeking something more, my friend. Like some flip-flops, bikini tops, ice cold Corona, tequila on the rocks, and some sunshine, tan lines, pretty senoritas to blow my mind, yeah. Beach bars are too much fun, my guitar's and cruise on rum, out here on the run, I'm chasing the sun. They say time heals all wounds, but I won't be coming home anytime soon. Flip-flops, bikini tops, ice cold Corona, tequila on the rocks, and some sunshine, tan lines, pretty senoritas to blow my mind, yeah. Beach bars, too much fun, my guitar's some cruise on rum, out here I'm chasing the sun. I'm chasing the sun. 'Cause I'm on the run.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou from Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, featuring Golden.
Did you know that not only can you listen to our show every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time, right here on Tikiman Radio, tikimanradio.com, but you can watch our show on the Tikiman Radio YouTube page, courtesy of MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. What is MFG Records?
Well, it's music for grown-ups.
Dave Sines and Beth Travers have been in the music industry for a very long time. Not only are they music producers, but they're musicians themselves.
And they only work with the best.
To learn more about MFG Records, contact Dave Sines and Beth Travers at mfgrecordsllc.com.
In any color of the rainbow, palm tree green and sunny yellow. You buy 'em at a supermart anywhere, a bargain at $1.99 a pair. Slide 'em on your feet. Life is a one big beach. Get the flip-flop rhythm, the summertime feeling. Kick back, relax, as easy as that. You walk a little slower, the clouds roll over, blue skies arrive. You think it's time you lose those shoes and socks and put on a pair of flip-flops. Think about the difference that it might make if everybody wore 'em just for one day. Have you ever seen a robber running from the cops with a bag full of money wearing flip-flops? I love my cowboy boots, but sometimes I get in the mood and get the flip-flop rhythm, the summertime feeling. Kick back, relax, as easy as that. You walk a little slower, the clouds roll over, blue skies arrive. You think it's time you lose those shoes and socks and put on a pair of flip-flops. Breaking news, nobody's got the blues. They've got the flip-flop rhythm, the summertime feeling. Kick back, relax, as easy as that. You walk a little slower, the clouds roll over, blue skies arrive. You think it's time you lose those shoes and socks and put on a pair of flip-flops. A pair of flip-flops. Girl, you look good in those flip-flops.
There you go. There's some songs for you people that's living in that colder environment. Put you in a little tropical frame of mind. Little flip-flops there, Jimmy Wayne. Before that, Tim Sharone, Chasing the Sun. You finally decide to come back?
I'm sorry, Hippie and we got chatting out there. Just a little girl talk.
A little girl talk.
Yep, just a little girl talk.
Well, in typical Laura Lou and Golden fashion, we go on a musical break and you guys disappear on me. So you're keeping up the tradition that they do each week. So I expect nothing less.
Well, I'm here. I'm back. Okay, now what are we going to talk about?
Well, during that, in between those two songs, you heard the commercial for MFG Records, Music for Grown-Ups. That is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. And we have some upcoming information about what they're up to. For anyone who is in Southwest Florida, MFG artists Dave Sines, Jack Mosley, Beth Travers, Rudy Cox, and Mac Martin. They're all going to be at Pablo's Last Resort in Englewood, Florida.
Wow.
So for more information about that, you can go to over to BethTravers.com/events, and that'll give you all the information about the time and where the venue is and all of that. So that sounds like a great time down there as well.
That does sound like something to check out if you're out that way.
Absolutely. And of course, Dave put in a request here for a little later, so we'll make sure that we get his request in there, because you have to take care of your sponsors.
You sure do. You sure do. Hey, we've got Mary Jane Look out there listening.
Well, hey, Mary Jane.
I wonder if Mr. Kevin's out there too, but...
Well, hello to the most interesting man in the world, Kevin Look, as well.
Yes, they are. And we have Z-Razor.
Hello.
Hey, he was just here.
Yeah, hello to David and Gina.
Yeah, he says he's home from the hair wars. And we have Sean Crowley listening.
Hello to the beautiful Sean Crowley. And, of course, you have to rate in with that, the beautiful Bill Crowley. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yes. So that's kind of caught us up now on YouTube.
Oh, fantastic. So do you guys have any plans once we get into the warmer weather?
Actually, I mean, I'm looking forward to the trip to Panama City.
Oh, yeah.
With the Parrot Head Rendezvous, is that what it's called?
Yes.
I can't remember, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Let me hold on here. I think I have coming up here in April 21st through the 24th, 2022, is the Panama City Parrot Head Rendezvous. Tikimanradio returns to the beach to broadcast for the 7th year. It was a long time. I think 2019 was the last time they had the rendezvous, and Laura Lou and I made the trip down. It was our first remote broadcast with the Tiki Man, and so that's all going to be fun, because I mean we had a blast down there. And of course, I believe the Tiki Man has mentioned that they are looking for sponsors.
Yes, they are.
For that event. And if you are interested in sponsoring the Tiki Man Radio broadcast from the Panama City Rendezvous, reach out to the Tiki Man at tikimanradio@gmail.com, and he will give you all the details on that. So that is definitely going to be a great time.
Yes, I am so looking forward to that. That will kick off my beach trips for 2022. That will be number one.
Absolutely.
And I think Golden is going to go fishing that weekend, so it will probably just be me.
Just you?
So,
all by yourself?
Yes, all by yourself.
It'll be a good time.
It sure will. I'm looking forward to it. I
learned a valuable lesson, because I had never been to Panama City before when we went down there in 2019, so I wasn't really prepared. And I remember I got, that beautiful white sand. I got the worst sunburn probably of my life. And of all places, on my feet.
Oh, yeah. The sand is like, you just sink in it, and it's not the firm sand. And so you can't take your little wagon with you out there. You're digging, and you're digging.
Yes.
You're not making any effort. You're still in the same place. You're like the road runner, and you're still in one place running, but you've got the beach cart behind you going, okay, I can't do this anymore. Yeah,
you definitely get your workout trying to drag a cooler or a wagon across that sand, because you do. You just sink in there, and that's what I did. I would sit there, and I would just bury my feet in the sand. And I'm thinking that I'm keeping the sun off my feet, not thinking anything about it. And I got burnt.
You just had little
like there was no tomorrow. I had blisters. So I learned my lesson. Next time I go back, definitely suntan lotion on the feet, for sure.
Well, it is. I love the golf, so I'm looking forward to that. So, what about you guys? You got anything?
Well, same with us. We are planning on going to the rendezvous for the broadcast on the beach, and from there, I'm really not sure what our summer warm weather is going to be, other than hanging out here at the Tiki Bar, because what a better place to hang out every summer. I mean, with the Tiki Bar, you really don't have to go anywhere, because it's like coming to your own little private resort whenever you want. And as much renovations and as much as the Tiki Man keeps adding on.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find when you come in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we've got another bar over here. Oh, look, here's more.
You know what we need to do? We need to start and do a Yelp review on the Tiki Bar and make sure, and that way we can tell everybody that the Tiki
awesome.
Bar is a 5-star location.
Oh, that would be funny.
That's what we need to do right there.
Yes.
You think he would go with that?
Yes. I don't think it matters. I think we should just do it.
Why not?
I mean,
what could possibly go wrong with that, huh?
Oh, me. Let's see. Let's check back in here, see who else we got. Oh,
Okay.
Kelly McCool's out here.
Mr. Cool himself.
He sure is. He says hello, and the kids wanted to stay late after school to work on their Tikimanradio project. They are super excited.
Good. We learned something there Sunday with Callie is we make sure that when he does his show, it's not in the morning because it appeared that his students have a little trouble getting out of bed.
Oh. Then there's that. Okay.
That's most kids in general, and lately that's been me. My alarm goes off to get up for work, and I just lack the motivation to roll out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, we have someone. Let's say Bill Crowley wants to make a request tonight. It says, hey, peoples, you taking a request tonight? Cabo Coma by Paul Overstreet.
Cabo Coma. I could probably work a little Cabo Coma in there.
And Tony Tad hopes that Alan feels better tomorrow. So Tony Tad, I do too.
Well, we all do. We definitely do.
Michael Tiani's out there. Hey, everyone, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too.
Michael Tiani, the bicycle man himself. It was great hanging out with them down in Key West. That was the first time, I think. We had met Michael before. He came, I believe, to the summer party. But it was great getting to hang out with him down in Key West. He was your fishing buddy, wasn't he? He was one of our fishing buddies, yeah. So we got a chance to get to know him a little bit better. And honestly, and I feel ashamed for this because I feel like maybe we should have the conversation when they were here, but I didn't realize he was in the fire service and all that. I'm like, well, we have so much in common to talk about. So,
well, I'm sure we will have more opportunities to spend more time with him.
Oh, absolutely. Hopefully, they will be able to make it to the summer party.
Yes.
If we don't see them down in Panama City, maybe they will make it here for the summer party here at the Tiki Bar,
which is always a great time.
It is always a good time. You got the dates out there. Can you see it out there on that board to be able to tell us when it is?
Hold on.
Can you see it? Huh? Adjust your bifocals.
Let's see. Hold on. I can't see it. No, I think it's changed. I don't think it's up there.
Okay.
I didn't see it up there.
Well, we will get the dates on that as we approach closer, but I can tell you that the headliner is the Troprock Elvis, Mr. Bob Shealy.
I can't wait.
He will be here.
He is fantastic.
He absolutely is.
He put on such a great show down there in Key West. I loved it. I simply loved it.
I unfortunately, I missed his performance because that happened to be the day that we went fishing.
And I requested our song.
You did?
I did, and he played it.
That is awesome.
Last song, last call. He played it.
That is awesome. I know that you and Laura got to talk to him and everything, and you guys had told him that. So and he gave us blessing. So that's always a good thing when an artist gives us a blessing. Goes, I love it. Keep it up. So we definitely love that.
And Michelle Myers is out there.
The ambassador of all good things, Michelle Myers. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah. Hope to see you soon too, girl.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Just a minute.
I know it hasn't really been that long, but it seems like it has. About as long as it's been since I've seen Laura Lou.
Yeah. It's been 2 weeks. Laura Lou's been gone 2 weeks.
No, she's been gone 2 months.
No, only 2 weeks.
I mean, she's been gone 2 months. Easy. You need to check your calendar. You would think. But we headed up there, and we were there for New Year's Eve. We actually, I believe, left at 2 a.m. on the 31st, and we got there, spent New Year's Eve and New Year's Day there. So, no, she has only been gone, believe it or not, 2 weeks. Now,
she's been missing from the show longer than that. She'd been missing from the show for a month.
Yes.
Which, of course, that happened to be, we were planning that whole time, when everybody was taking a break for, Christmas and New Year's, because it kind of fell right in when their shows were on. And us on Wednesday, we were uninterrupted, and we were just going to continue right through and have a great time. And then the illness stuck with us. And I tell you what, I don't know what it was, but it stuck with us for quite a while. That last show we did, I think everybody could tell that something was off, and it happened to be all three of us were coming down with something, and we was at that point with you could feel like you were coming down with something. You didn't have it yet, but you could just feel like something was coming, and it sure enough hit us, and then that just wiped out all the plans of being able to come right through the holidays with the show. But and I tell you that it actually hung with me for 4 weeks. It started out as a cold, worked its way into the chest. I ended up with a sinus infection and bronchitis. So I was coughing so bad.
You had it everywhere.
I couldn't have done a show if I wanted to, because I couldn't complete a sentence without coughing. And it was absolutely horrible. Laura Lou got it worse than I did, because she actually felt like she got ran over by a Mack truck. And she was in bed for 3 or 4 days, couldn't even get out of it.
I hate that.
Thank goodness I wasn't that way. And hers wasn't bronchitis or anything like that. They just told her that she had something viral. And I guess, amongst all the, the COVID and everything else is out there, there's still just the plain old viral infections and the flu, which she tested negative for the flu. So,
well, my theory on it. I told you out there a few minutes ago.
What's that?
You need to lick more $20 bills.
Lick more $20 bills.
The $20 bill is the dirtiest currency. It's got everything on it you could possibly imagine.
You just build up your immunity that way, huh?
Immunity up. When I worked at the bank, I was never sick. Never sick. And I didn't lick the $20 bills, but I'm counting them out, I'm shipping them out, I'm doing everything. And you're rubbing your nose, your eyes, everything else.
Right.
I was never sick. I'd run the money through the counter, I'm sure all the stuff came off the counter, and I'm breathing it. I was never sick. So I'm gonna stick with that theory of licking $20 bills.
Well, I'll tell you, I knew, I was warned when I took the job I got. My bosses told me right off the bat, they says, you've never worked in a school, and you are literally working in a growing petri dish, because kids have every kind of germ on them that you can think of, and you can take every precaution that you want, but you will get sick at some point in time during the school year. And boy, they weren't wrong. But thank goodness the worst of it hit me while we was on Christmas break. It sucked for the holidays, but it was good for work, because I didn't have to miss any work because of it. But they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong.
Yeah, I think that the bank and schools are two germ factories. So there you go.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, kids, they put their hand. You never know where their little hands have been. And to get them to wash them, that's a fun task. So there's a reason all the school teachers stand outside the doors when the kids go to the bathroom and they're coming back. They're standing there with the hand sanitizer. All the kids have to stand there and get hit with
take a squirt.
Take a squirt of hand sanitizer before they ever come back into class. To try to keep some of that stuff down.
Summer party July the 9th.
July the 9th is the summer party?
July 9th. July 9th is the Tikiman summer party here at the Tiki Bar. So mark your calendars. July 9th for Mr. Bob Shealy will be on stage. So you don't want to miss that. For those of you who've been here, you know what kind of time it's going to be. For those who have never been here, well, you need to make your plans to come and visit and have a great time here with this party. Isn't that right?
That's right. I can't say the K word, can I?
I don't know what that K word is.
Carry.
No. The Tiki Man threatened that he would pull the plug on the show if you even mentioned the word karaoke. You do like your karaoke.
It's everybody likes karaoke. What are you talking about?
Tiki Man don't
Everybody.
like. He tells everybody he does not like karaoke.
I know.
But it's funny. For a man who does not like karaoke, he ends up on stage singing karaoke. Now, it may only be one song, but he gets up there and he sings. His theory is
it'll end when I sing this?
He sings this song, but it never does.
No, one more song.
It never does.
Hey, y'all, we got one more song.
You know, that used to be, I always said that was the hippie chick's favorite line, just one more. But then you joined in, and
I have to back her up.
And now you double team the Tiki Man, both of you. Just one more, just one more, just one more, until the point he just pulls the power.
Oh.
Anybody else out there you need to say hello to?
Let's see. I think that is. Oh, Tim Campbell's out there.
Hello to Tim Campbell.
Tim and Patty, hello.
Hey, if you didn't pay attention to the Sunday show, we were talking about the SAC Awards, and I'm going to tell you, dude, you are sitting on a fantastic idea, and as the Tiki Man said, need to make this. It needs to go big, go bigger. I know you've come a long way, but big, huge. So you need to reach out to Tiki Man. He's got ideas.
Oh, you had to fill me in. I'm behind on this one.
You're not familiarized with the SAC Awards?
Well, I saw a little bit, but I'm not really up on the whole thing. So fill me in. Okay.
Well, for those of you that had never heard of the SAC Awards, it's the Shunned Artists Coalition. For all the artists that aren't nominated for all the other awards that are out there. And Tim comes up with his unique categories. And J-Man actually won a SAC award this year. Was you aware of that?
I heard that. I did hear that.
Yeah, he was the one, to make sure I get this right, the one you most likely don't want to see in a thong. is what J-Man won. So congratulations to J-Man on his SAC award. I know he's proud of that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't understand what SAC meant, and I thought, what kind of SAC? So there's that. There
you go. And it's he has a nice little gold trophy. It's like a little sack. I think it has peanuts in it. It is very cool. He puts on a whole big award show. It's something you just got to check out. Check out. It's on Tim Campbell's on his Facebook page. You need to check that out.
I will.
You've been missing out. You've been missing out this whole time.
I have. And I'm going to have to figure that out.
All right.
We got Caleb McKinney out there. So.
Hey, Caleb. That would be Laura Lou's nephew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. And then let's see. Oh, Scott Dyer says J-Man is a sack.
Well. He may be a sack. I always thought he was a tool, but No, we love J-Man. Of course, we love to pick on each other as well. So, Caleb, if you were tuning in to see Laura Lou tonight, I am so sorry. She is still up north visiting that brand new grandbaby. So she will be back next week. So for all of you that's been wondering, she will be back. But in the meantime, we have had some requests. So how about let's take care of our requests. The first request goes up from our sponsor, Mr. Dave Signs. He wanted to hear his song. So how did I get to be an old man so fast?
Never lay my hand on another tender breast. Might never feel the fire of passion burning in my chest like that again. I ain't saying that I would not miss the fire of flashing eyes, the taste of cherry kisses, and the sound of tender sighs. I'm still a man. These memories from a younger day still echo from the past. I don't know where the years have gone. Lord, I've got to ask, how'd I get to be an old man? Happened so fast.
The younger years, they just did not last. My plans and dreams have mostly come and gone. My hair's turned gray and my kids are grown. Lord, how'd I get to be an old man so fast? I remember turning 14, all the fun I had, playing baseball with my brothers and going fishing with my dad. Time sure does fly. I can't say that I regret a single day that's passed. I know it ain't over yet, but it's damn sure moving fast. Man, what a ride. It seems just like yesterday that I turned 23, but there's an old man in the mirror looking back at me. How'd I get to be an old man? Happened so fast. The younger years, they just did not last. My plans and dreams have mostly come and gone. My hair's turned gray and my kids are grown. Lord, how'd I get to be an old man so fast? Well, I did not see it coming and I did not see it go. I just woke up here one day and now I want to know, I get to be an old man. Happened just like that. The younger years, they just did not last. My plans and dreams, hell, they've mostly come and gone. My hair's turned gray and my kids are grown. Lord, how'd I get to be? Lord, how'd I get to be an old man so fast? Happened so damn fast.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
Well, I'm changing the names in the story to protect the guilty. Let's just say it's about John and Jane Doe from Philly. Well, they met on the plane headed down to Mexico. They were told not to drink the water down there, and so they had one shot with a salt and lime. They had 2 shots and they were feeling fine. They had 3, they had 3, they needed number 4. They had 5, they had 6, they had 7, maybe more. And the next thing you know, they didn't know what they were doing. They were more torn up than those ancient Mayan ruins. They were chasing the shots with a cold, cold, cold Corona, till they passed out in a bed together in a car. Cabo Coma. The next morning, through bloodshot eyes, he said, are we in heaven? She said, I think it's more like hell from the way I'm feeling. They drug it out to the pool and dined on huevos rancheros. And then after a swim, dove back into the Jose Cuervo. And they had one shot for their aching heads. They had two shots, they weren't feeling so bad. They had three, they needed number four. They had five, they had six, they had seven, maybe more. And the next thing you know, they lost track and they stopped counting. They were higher than the Sierra Madre Mountains. They were chasing the shots with a cold Corona, till they passed out in a bed together in a Cabo Coma. A little Cabo Coma. Packing the things to go home, and she started swearing. She said, Johnny, where we get these rings that we're both wearing? He looked down at the silver and recalled a Mexican wedding. He said, if I were a gambling man, baby, I'd be betting. There we had one shot with the salt and lime. We had two shots, started feeling fine. We had three, we agreed we needed number four. We had five, we had six, we had seven, maybe more. And the next thing you know, there were vows that we were saying at a church where the priest and mariachi band was playing. Living the vida loca in the land of the cold Corona. Then we passed out husband and wife in a Cabo Coma. A Cabo Coma. A Cabo Coma.
Cabo Coma, Paul Overstreet, by request from the beautiful Bill Crawley.
That was a great request. I like that.
Yes, it was. And of course, you also got the opportunity to meet Paul Overstreet.
I did.
Hold on here. There we go.
That was fun. That was really fun.
Now, was that the first time that you got to meet him?
I had met him back in the 90s. There was a little event called Fanfare in Nashville that I attended, and I met him there, and it was a great experience because back then you could just go stand in a line and go right up to him, shake their hand, get your autograph. They'd carry on a conversation with you for a few minutes, and you could just go on, and you felt like you got your experience out of it. Now you have to stand in line and pay $20, and you might get a photograph and see you later, bye.
But you didn't have to do that this time.
No,
it was
not at all.
kind of cool. You're sitting there talking to the man, and you see the crowd lined up outside the venue to get in to see him, and you're standing there just having a casual conversation.
Listen, and Billy Dean, that right there, it was fun. It was really, really good. I hope we have something else like that come along soon.
I'm sure we will.
Lou and I, we're going to have to get planning.
You don't stalk, you network.
I said planning. I didn't say stalking. I said planning.
Planning.
There is no stalking involved.
Network to plan, or plan to network.
Plan to network. We got this. We'll figure it out. We'll pick somebody, some random artist, and they won't ever know it. We'll just sneak right up in on them.
All right. You girls go. You do your thing. You can you do you, as they say. And of course, in between those songs, you heard the commercial for our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel. And we got some exciting things coming up with JBL Legends Travel. And of course, let me get down here, see if I can find the banner. One of the things that we got coming up that we're getting super excited about is the Tikimanradio Escape to Paradise, May 3rd through the 7th, 2022, in beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica, at the 5-star resort, the Hotel Rio. And if you are watching on YouTube, let me tell you, you can see the scenes there, the beautiful beaches, the resort itself is absolutely stunning. And if you are interested in jumping on board with the Tikimanradio Escape to Paradise, you'll want to contact JBL Legends Travel, 732-831-5200, or go over to tikimanradio.com and click on that Escape to Paradise, and that'll take you over there, give you all the information. I do know that $100 reserves your room, and the time is starting to run out because you have, I believe, until toward the end of February, to pay off the balance. But I tell you, it's an all-inclusive resort. You are not going to find a better deal than the one you're going to get with JBL Legends Travel. So you definitely want to check that out for sure. And then also, I was talking to Joe a little earlier, and one of the other things that they are getting excited about, and I'm sorry for those of you watching, I don't have a banner for this yet, but we'll work on that. It's the Norwegian Breakaway. It is August 28th through September 4th, 2022, and it says here, fall in love with the Northeast cruise. Ports of call, it's going to be departing from New York City, and let's see, also Newport, Rhode Island, Portland, Maine, Bar Harbor, Maine, St. John Bay, Fundy, in New Brunswick, Halifax, Nova Scotia, and then back to New York City. And the portions of this proceeds goes to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, which is a nonprofit that JBL Legends Travel is working with. So if you are interested in that, contact JBL Legends Travel, again, 732-831-5200, or go over to jbltravelgroup.net. And if you can't remember that, the easy one, just go to tikimanradio.com, go over and click on the JBL Legends tab, and that'll take you over to their landing page, and you can find out everything that's going on. So that's what all the exciting stuff right now that JBL Legends has got coming on, and it seems like cruise ships and vacations, everything is getting back into full swing.
Yes, and Joe has you covered.
Yes, he does.
He will take good care of you. Absolutely.
He's not one of those guys that you're going to call and you're going to get this automated system, press 1 for English, and then leave a number and somebody will call you back, or you're on hold for an hour or whatever. You call Joe, and that number, Joe's going to answer the phone and talk to you.
He is. And you know what else?
If he doesn't answer the phone, that means he's busy talking to somebody else.
You know what else?
What else?
He's a great singer.
He is a great singer.
You know that I did backup with him.
You did. You got to sing karaoke with him.
I did. The K word. We did it. I told Golden, I said, one night we're going to sneak up north and we're going to find him at one of his little places he's singing at, Sweeney's or somewhere you always see him on Facebook. I said, we're going to be sitting out in the audience, and I'm just going to be sitting there waving at him, going, hey, can I sing with you?
Well, then I got a special treat for you.
Oh.
It had been several shows ago, back Seems like forever ago when we got started, but back in the early days of Tropical Country, we played one of Joe's songs, one of the Jukebox Legends songs, and I still have it set here in the playlist. So maybe we'll just go ahead and play a little JBL here a little bit later.
Great idea.
All right, that sounds like a plan. How about that? So that'll be coming up later. Then we'll just give you a little taste of the Jukebox Legends. So you said more people were chiming in that we should say hello to.
Hey, Bill Crowley says that he will be playing in Southwest Florida this weekend and Sunday at the Riviera in the beautiful Punta Gorda. Did I say that correctly?
I'll go with that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but yes, he's going to be out and about.
Nice. I tell you what, he is just blowing up lately.
He really is.
I know he's been playing at Margaritaville, and he's just kind of all over the place. Busy guy.
And that's, we've got a lot of chatter here going on between everybody, which is always cool to sit in here and watch. And
anything.
If you haven't done it yet,
okay,
X out of the chat and go and like us, and then come back in, and you can still talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And we want you to chat with us, because that's part of the fun. Is you talk to us, we talk back to you, and we have that conversation, and have a good time. That was one of the biggest compliments we got as far as the show goes. I thought David Zokor, he said one of the things that he likes about our show, he says it's just like being able to sit in a room and have a conversation with a bunch of good friends. So I took that as a compliment, because that's the way we view you. Everybody that's listening, everybody that chimes in and talks back and forth with us, you're all our friends. And we appreciate you taking the time out of your week to spend a couple hours with us here every Wednesday night.
Oh, and we have the Beach Buddha out there now listening.
Well,
hey, Chris.
Well, you can't mention the Beach Buddha.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You can't mention the Beach Buddha because, Beachbuddahcoffee. Beachbuddahcoffee is the official coffee of Tikimanradio. It is the best roast, coast to coast. Take a trip with every sip, Beachbuddahcoffee. And if you're interested in Beachbuddahcoffee, go over to tikimanradio.com, click on that coffee tab, and that'll take you over there and show you all the varieties of great coffee that Beachbuddahcoffee offers.
We just opened our last bag of the Coconut Bay. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. It was a sad day. Because I know I'm getting ready to order, and I hope I can order it before we run out.
Yeah.
I do this every time. I don't know why. I need like a repeat thing to where it will know when I'm low and just send me coffee.
Automatic subscription.
Yes, Chris. If you're listening, can you do that for me?
An automatic refill service.
Yes. Just send me whatever. I really don't care, but we're almost out.
Well, I can't tell you. I got a little story about Beachbuddahcoffee, by the way. For Christmas, we were still sick, but we still had a little bit of a small Christmas get together at the house, because this year, as odd as us, but both girls had to work. And so we literally got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and by 6 a.m., it was done. Christmas was over. Girls left. They went to work. Laura and I, we went back to bed. And that was it. But I got a gift. Alicia's boyfriend got me a gift for Christmas. I wasn't expecting, the boy to buy me anything, but he said, I got this for you for Christmas. He goes, I know you'll like it. And I'm like, boy, that's pretty, being pretty confident there, boy, that you think I'm just going to automatically like your gift. And let me tell you what, the boy scored major brownie points, because when I opened up the box, inside that box was nothing more than 3 bags of Beach Buddha Coconut Bay coffee.
Wow.
I'm like, are you kidding me? And he goes,
up.
And I'm like, that is major brownie points. The boy went online, ordered me 3 bags of coffee, and said Merry Christmas. And I'm like, I always joke with the kids. I tell them I have a ranking system. Between all the 6 girls, I always rank their significant other. And I'm like, you may have just moved up 1 or 2 pegs on that board by buying me that Beachbuddahcoffee. So I have plenty of Coconut Bay to last me for a minute. So, because I'm the only one in the house that actually drinks coffee. So, every once in a while, Alicia will sneak a sip, but for the most part, I'm the only one that drinks the coffee. So, 3 bags will take me a minute.
I drink on it all day. No joke.
Mm-hmm.
I drink on it all day. Golden takes a pot to work with him, and and when I do order, I have to order enough for my oldest son, so we split. Like, he will pay me, Mom, will you go ahead and buy 2 bags of that, and I'll pay you for one of them. Okay. So we do that. But seriously, yeah, I mean, it's time to restock the pantry.
Yeah, and I tell you what, and I even asked him, I said, did you use your code word Tiki Man? And he goes, no, sir, I paid full price. And I'm like, well, strike up another daggone brownie point. So I don't know. I told Lisha, I says, this kid may be a keeper. If he's willing to treat me like that, he's already got my stamp of approval just for buying me coffee. See, I'm cheap.
You know what? And the older we get, the less it takes. But seriously, the coffee, I would rather have something like that than some of the other stuff kids give you or whatever. I mean, I'm much happier with something like that. I got a gravy boat from my sweet little, my daughter, Alan's daughter, Mackenzie. She got me a gravy boat with a little plate under it. It's like, that's what I needed. That's all I wanted. Just, it's the little things. I don't really care about, a lot of stuff, but stuff I need. Yeah. And stuff I like. And coffee, yeah. Yeah, and I can't, of course, I can't fail to mention that, Allison and her man, they actually got Laura and I a joint gift. And they actually bought us something I had said I had been wanting. And they bought us one of those above the ground fire pits. Ooh. That sits up off the ground. So they bought us one of those. But the cool thing about that is it actually has an insert that if, when the fire season's done and over with, you don't want to have a fire, it actually has an insert and it becomes a tabletop cooler. To where you can fill it with ice and put your adult beverages down in the ice, so you have a table and a cooler in the middle. So I had never seen a fire pit that doubles as a ice chest, but they found it on Amazon, and that's what they got us. So that was a very, very cool gift as well. So they scored. That boy scored some brownie points as well, because it was some. You got me something I wanted. You made out.
It was the only 2 gifts I got, and I was happy. Yeah, because Laura, we're kind of one of those things that we buy for each other all year long. We want it, we go get it. So when it comes Christmas, a lot of times we just kind of pass on the gifts thing and make it about the kids and grandkids and things like that. And since the grandkids are now multiplying in numbers, it gets more and more expensive.
You're going to have your own little football team before too much longer.
We are not going to catch up with the
Contreras.
The Contrerases. I think they're sitting at 11. The Tiki Man and myself, we're sitting at 6. So, and I can tell you, all the kids who have had kids so far, they all say they are done. So that leaves the younger 2, and we'll have to see about that.
Well, Golden and I are sitting at 0, and right now I'm fine with that.
You're not in a hurry to become grandparents, huh?
No. We have Millie. She's our newest baby. So that little puppy, she keeps us busy. So that we don't need grandchildren.
Well, I always told my kids, because I had kids when I started young, and I always told them, do not make me a granddad before I turn 40 years old. That's all I ask, is don't do it. And my daughter told me right after I turned 40, she was like, guess what? I waited till you was 40. And I was like, geez, thanks. And here I am now, 51 with 6. So
they caught up quick.
They caught up quick.
Yeah. That's a good ratio there for age to children.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also we got 3 boys, 3 girls now. So with little Grayson was just born, he evened out the score. So
yeah, well, at least you're even now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Until the next one comes along.
Yeah, Rachel says she probably won't have another one.
No, Rachel's done.
Nah, she'll have
we
all say that. We all say, I'm never doing this again. And we do.
There was a
point, for the most part.
There was a point in time when I remember when Rachel said she wasn't getting married, she wasn't having kids. And then we laughed when all of a sudden when she came and said, hey, I'm getting married. And we started laughing like, yeah, boy, you never said you'd do that. And then next thing you know, hey, guess what? So she's done both things she said she would never do, and it's amazing to watch how they mature, they get older and mature, and how their feelings about that kind of thing changes.
Patty Smith says, I would love to have at least one more grandbaby. Maybe she will.
There you go.
And Laura Lou says 10 years from now, the others can have children. LOL.
Well, let's see. Allison is 21 and Alicia is 17. So, they got plenty of time.
And the Beach Buddha says, damn, I'm almost 50 and can't even meet my wife. Poor thing.
Hey, that special lady is out there for the beach. I'm going to tell you what. It's nothing going to take just plain woman to be able to be with the Beach Buddha, because that guy is everywhere. And so if you're going to have some stamina and be able to keep up if you're going to keep up with the Beach Buddha. So
yes.
So he better go after somebody that's kind of athletic.
And Callie McCool says you're lucky. I'm 54 and no grandkids.
Wow.
So there's that.
Well, grandkids are definitely a blessing. I was thankful I got before I came over here for the show. My granddaughter Everly and my daughter Taylor, they actually FaceTimed me. It's the first time I got to see them in a while, so it was nice to see her little smiling face, and she is a little ball of energy. So. And
our ambassador is out for the night, so not sweet girl, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. So, all right. Well, how about, I said at the top of the show there that we had some new music. So how about we kind of get into that? Chris Bellamy sent this over to us. So how about a little Kelly Girl?
She's a country girl, knows everyone she meets. Never met a stranger on the city street. She would give you her last dime for a meter in the parking lot, never even thinking that it's the last one that she's got. She's my Kelly girl, the only one in the world. She called me crying on the telephone. Asked her little darling what in the world was wrong. She said it'd been way too long since her man had loved her. She could tell deep inside something was going on. And she cried and she cried on the telephone, wondering what in the world had she done wrong. Yeah, she cried and she cried on the telephone, knowing something else was going on. And I said, honey, don't you worry, you ain't all alone. I live around the corner by the telephone. I live in these city streets till the night is gone. Come on down and see me while the street lights are still on. Well, we sat up and talked all night till the morning's dawn, and that man of hers never bothered asking her back home. He'd come home late at night with someone else's perfume on. Her bags were packed and she was gone with a note by the telephone that said, I would rather live out in the street, hunt around and find something to eat, than to live a life of comfort and deceit. There's a whole lot here I really just don't need. She said, honey, don't you worry, you ain't all alone. I live around the corner by the telephone. I live in these city streets till the night is gone. So come on down and to see me while the street lights are still on. She's a country girl, knows everyone she meets. Never met a stranger on the city street. She's my country girl. The only one in the world.
Hey y'all, this is Craig Campbell. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. Right here on Tikimanradio.
Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong. Ain't no surprise I ain't heard from you. Did you make it to California or get high in Crested Butte? You were always headed for somewhere new. I know you're out there doing what you do. Never mind, we couldn't leave each other alone. Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong. Every day of that sugar sand summer, you were always gonna say goodbye. A gypsy born to fly, never mind that I was all yours. You were never mine. No, I ain't mad, it is what it is. I'd do it all again with someone who knows how to live. On the edge of a high wire, ain't nothing I wouldn't give for just one more low tide moonlight kiss. Never mind, we couldn't leave each other alone. Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong. Every day of that sugar sand summer, you were always gonna say goodbye. A gypsy born to fly, never mind that I was all yours. You were never mine, no. Never mind, we couldn't leave each other alone. Couldn't take our hands off each other, never mind that we were right where we belong. Every day of that sugar sand summer, you were always gonna say goodbye. A gypsy born to fly, never mind that I was all yours. You were never mine. Yeah, I finally realized you were never mine.
Never mind, Craig Campbell. We were fortunate to have him on our show as well.
Right.
So that was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, it was.
It was nice for him to take out the time. He is a busy guy.
Yes.
So it was nice that he took out the time to spend with us and tell us what he was up to.
I enjoyed hearing his story and everything. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I like when we do those things. Talk to our, let's see, we had Thomas Fountain. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. We've had over the course of the year, we've had quite a few video guests. We've had guests here in studio with us, and we plan on doing more of that as 2022 rolls along. Hopefully, a little more frequently. So that's kind of in the works, and we will make announcements as time goes along. But we are quickly approaching our 1 year anniversary. You believe that?
How has it been a year?
I know, time has just flown right by.
It just seems like it was yesterday when it was Cinco de Mayo and y'all were sitting here down in Tequila.
Right. we agreed never to speak of that again. That's when we truly went off the rails. I know last week people were kind of sitting on the edge of their seats like, what's going to happen? Is it going to happen again? Well, it just happened to be. Golden left the tequila alone, and I believe the Tiki Man was feeling a little under the weather, so it was kind of a little low-key. Yeah. But it's okay. It's all right.
Everybody behaved. Everybody had their little hands folded in their lap. And
we were good little
waiting
boys.
On the teacher to speak.
You know, because we knew if we got too far off the rails. Because I believe during Cinco de Mayo is when you ended up calling Heather and telling Heather that she needed to get us boys under control.
Yes. Random texts were coming in. Are they okay? What? Hold on, let me go back and look. Oh, Lord, I don't know. Maybe.
It was definitely a good show. And believe it or not, I believe, still to this date, that was our most viewed show. So evidently, people really enjoyed sitting here and watching us get drunk live on the radio.
It was fun. It was fun.
And of course, you know, the whole funny thing about that is you know, we during that time we lost the video, and about 15 minutes left to go in the show.
You did.
We lost video, and the funny thing is, at the time we said, you know, there was thunderstorms in the area, and that's why stuff happens, you know. And then as time went along, we got more comfortable. We know what happened was Golden got so drunk he fell out of his chair and unplugged the cameras. So we did the last 15 minutes with radio only, but it was okay. I'm glad he did it at the end of the show, but it was a great time nonetheless.
It really was. So 1 year.
One year. Yes, we did our 1 year, our 1 hour premiere. I believe it was January 31st. It was just right after the Sunday show. We did 1 hour, just give everybody a little bit of taste of what we were planning on doing. I had never been more nervous in my life. It was literally the first time sitting down here behind the controls. My hands were like that. It was so bad they had to give me a shot.
And I remember
before I actually started the show, because I was terrified to be sitting here.
Yeah, because Golden said, I'm going down there for moral support. I'm just going to sit in the chocolate bar. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to sit in the chocolate bar.
Yep.
Just. So
and he ended up coming in studio, and a year later, he still sits here in that chair.
He does.
You know, and that's exactly how it works. Because, I remember when first time when I met the Tiki Man, he said, you need to come down Sunday and be on Sunday show be on the radio. All right.
Sure,
well,
why not?
Next thing you know, now it's been almost 4 years and still here, and now we have the opportunity to do this. It's amazing how time flies. February 2nd will be our 1 year anniversary party/show.
So we are having a party. We're having a party.
Well, I don't know if it'll be a party. If we're going to have a party, but I don't know if anybody else will have a party. But we're definitely going to. We're definitely going to have a good time.
With the K word.
Huh?
With the K word.
No. No, we won't do any of that karaoke stuff. You know, we're gonna sit and do like we do every week. We're gonna have a great time. We're hoping to maybe have some special guests join us that night as well. We're working on that.
Working on special guests. Okay. If the special guests are out there listening and you think you know who you are, can you please go ahead and confirm?
Yeah. Those that we talk to about it, they know who they are. So they just need to get back and confirm. I know when we talk to them, they're like, let me check our calendars. So we'll be working on to confirm that. But we got a little time to go to make sure that we get that done. But we're going to have a great time that night anyway, because we're going to have a party because it's our birthday party. So you want to come and join our birthday party, damn it.
That's right. Everybody come to Tropical Country's birthday party.
That's right. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that it'll be a year, but nonetheless, we're still here. I was afraid probably after the first show that the Tiki Man would kick us right off the air. We're going, nope, that's enough. That's it. You're done. You're done. But graciously, he's let us continue. Some days have been better than others. Like I said at the earlier of the show, just like Scotty's going to have that opportunity. When you go live, everything's out there for everybody to see, all your mistakes and everything.
It's kind of like those TikTok videos y'all put out. They're there. They're there.
I have personally not done any TikToks. I have posted some TikToks that had to do to promote our show, but I don't know. I can't. It seems like these people that really make it have a good gimmick, and that's where I'm telling you, Golden is missing out. Because I showed him last week. There is this guy that does nothing but 3-minute cooking videos, and he has almost 1 million followers. He has sponsors, and he's actually coming out with his own hot sauces and spices and things that involve around his cooking. Golden is missing out. TikTok. He needs to do a TikTok.
We'll see if we can't get him doing something.
I'm sure we could edit those videos down to 3 minutes.
Maybe. He likes to be thorough. He really does. He doesn't want to leave anything out. He's afraid if somebody misses something, then, he's doing an injustice. So, and I understand that. He likes to be thorough. Yeah,
I understand. But, I think he could do it, and, he'd be pretty good, I think.
He could. Callie McCool remembers the first day on the radio.
Yes, I believe he joined us there in the chat.
And Z says that it'll be Groundhog Day on the anniversary.
Oh, no. Does that mean it's just going to go over and over and over?
I hope not.
You'll go to sleep and you wake up and we'll still be here doing the same thing over and over. You ever see that movie?
Yes.
Yes. That's one of the Bill Murray movies I like. There's a handful of Bill Murray movies I like. There's some that I don't, but that's actually on the list of ones I do love.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I think that things are going to go good for the birthday party for us. No Groundhog Day, like the movie.
Well, I hope not either.
Let's see. That's about. We just have a lot of chat going on in the YouTube.
Okay. Well, I have. I know Laura Lou usually works on when she's here about story time with Lou, and I have a story time to pass along.
Is this recently?
This is recently.
Okay.
Okay. This is recent. Now, everybody knows, I know we've talked about, it's been on the news, it's been all over social media. We talked about it on the Sunday show about, down in Key West, the idiots that decided to deface the southernmost point buoy. But an interesting, how, you ever remember back in the day, whenever you'd listen to Paul Harvey, and he'd be like, now you know the rest of the story.
Yes.
Well, I found the rest of the story. And this was the first time I heard this part. Now, people that live down in the Keys probably have already heard this. This is not new news to them. And it may not be new news to many of you, but I had to share it because within the article that I read, the comment that they had made, I just started laughing and I just thought it was so funny that I had to share it. So the article, and I'll even cite my source here, is flkeysnews.com. Okay, and it says the title was "How a Key West Bartender and His Boss Helped Solve the Burning of a Beloved Landmark," and and like I said, and everybody knows the story. Well, it just happened to be that, as it says here, a bartender with a good memory and his boss with a curious mind figured out the suspects' names after going through the receipts and security footage. And that's how they got identified. And it says here, Cameron Briotti, who tends bar at Irish Kevin's, on New Year's Day when he learned that happened. He said the face looked familiar, and thought, wait a minute, I served that guy.
Really? He recognized
him from the security video.
Can you imagine all the people that he has to see in the course of a day, especially New Year's Eve or you know whenever he served him? I mean, that's not a slow time, I'm sure. Right.
And as it says here, the vandalism struck a nerve of everybody on the island, which we know that. And it says here that the Coconut Telegraph, it was on high alert, and so the bartender turned into a detective, and when he recognized a face from the southernmost point webcam, he said he served the man on New Year's Eve, and that the police were able to later identify the man who was from Texas from that. The bartender says, I knew immediately that I served him and that he used his credit card, so his name would be on my slips. So he said he contacted his boss, and they started reviewing security footage from the bar, and within not very long, he said it took about 5 minutes, and they had the name, they had the guy on the security video, and all of that.
It to the receipt.
And of course, they passed that information along to the Key West Police Department. So that was how the young men, I shouldn't even say, they're not young men, they're just idiots, were identified from one very, very good bartender that paid attention to his surroundings, paid attention to his customers. So for those of you that when you go down to Key West, you may want to look up this Briotti guy who tends bar at there at Irish Kevin's, and tell him thank you.
Wow.
And maybe if he waits on you, give him a little extra on the tip, because he played detective, and that's how the crime was solved.
Wow.
So how cool is that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sucks that the guys did it. That's just stupid. Yes. But glad that they were able to catch them, and I hope they're doing more than mopping out restrooms.
No, absolutely. Well, from the, most places, from the dollar amount of the damage that they caused, in most places, it is a felony. But we know how sometimes the judicial system, they'll kind of plead things down. But I think they should just make the boys go down there and stand in front of that buoy and just let the people in Key West,
throw eggs at them or whatever. Yeah, whatever. Just
give them a stern talking to, as they would say. Take them out behind the woodshed.
Patty Smith says she's glad that they got them, and Scotty Chill says the best part of the article was they said they remembered them because they kept hitting on girls and getting rejected.
Yes,
How about that?
Yes, I skipped over that, and Aaron and I probably, because that was the funny part that I laughed, was that they saw they were getting rejected from all the girls they were hitting on. So,
well, that ought to tell you something.
Loser.
Wash up. Yeah. See ya.
Yeah, so good job to that very observant bartender. And like you said, how many people flow through in and out of them bars? And especially New Year's Eve, we saw the pictures of Duval Street, especially right there in front of Sloppy Joe's and Rick's and Irish Cat. We saw the massive crowd, and out of that massive crowd, he managed to remember that one face. That just amazes me.
Yeah, because you would think everybody looks about the same coming through there.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, from my past experience, one of the most unreliable pieces of evidence that you could ever have is a witness.
Oh yeah.
Because two witnesses will recall things completely different. They'll contradict things, and then detail. It's normally they don't remember details, but for him to be able to go, I served that guy New Year's Eve. He used his credit card, and be able to pull that out. To me, we got to give that guy a big applause. And like I said, for those of you, when you go down to Key West, look him up and tell him thank you, because he's the reason why the guys were caught so quickly.
Yeah, next time we're down there, we need to definitely find him and thank him. Absolutely.
All right. So anybody else got saying anything out there that we need to know about?
I think we're caught up on that. Callie McCool says, "Oh boy, and I get to watch if Scotty Chill needs help. I'm the perfect monkey in the chair to bring on." This is, don't mind me, I'm on beer number 6. So, good job, Callie McCool.
Yeah,
I would like to be on beer number 6, but
yeah, of course, Mr. Cool, as the kids are calling him, he was on the Sunday show, and he's got a cool new hairdo he's rocking there with them braids in his hair.
I know.
So
I
I'm
had
like,
never seen him before, and
he kind of pulled that off pretty well.
Yeah,
I kind of like that. So. All righty. So how about we get into a couple more songs? And this song I played back when we was talking about I think our theme was parties and things like that, and we was talking about our favorite place here, of course, is the Tiki Bar.
Yeah.
And of course, whenever you come into the neighborhood, you would never know that Tiki Land even exists because it's hid so well. So I found this song earlier, and back in several months ago, and we played it, but I just had to pull it out again because I like it so much, and it's all about the party in the back.
My front porch has got new paint and a custom swing, and the way I keep that front lawn, it could pass for a putting green. My driveway's paved, flower beds made, and this year voted best. But that only tells 1/2 acre of the story. What you see ain't what you get. Behind that private picket fence, I got cornhole and Jim Beam. I got coolers full of ice cold beer and light bulbs on the string. Like Billy Ray and his achy briggy heart days, it's a fact. I'm all business in the front and party in the back. From that mailbox, oh, you wouldn't have a clue. We're raising hell from Friday till Sunday afternoon. It's safe to say the HOA would have a heart attack if they stopped by on a Saturday and never walked around the back. Behind that private picket fence, I got beer pong and a big screen. I got a fire pit and a hot tub, rocking chairs painted John Deere green. Like Billy Ray and his achy briggy heart days, it's a fact. I'm on business in the front and party in the back. Yes, I am, son. All about flipping flip cups, all about spitting in cups, all about raising hell, all about praising Dale, all about football games, all about cranking Hank, all about whiskey drinks, living that redneck American dream. Behind that private picket fence, I got cornhole and Jim Beam. I got coolers full of ice cold beer and light bulbs on the string. Like Billy Ray and his achy briggy heart days, it's a fact. I'm all business in the front and party in the back. Like Billy Ray and his achy
days, it's a fact. I'm all business in the front, big old party in the back.
Thou Little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and Old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tikimanradio. Yeah!
Pulled out of New York City, heading south to Tennessee. Pulled off the road in Pittsburgh, that's always home to me. Sit shine in West Virginia, till none of us can see. From Charleston to Louisville, it's all a blur to me. When those wheels stop turning, it's time for us to play. Tune 'em up, roll on out, here we go again. It's all about a party, it's all about a good time. It's all about the girls on the dance floor shaking that thing, it's so fine. It's all about the guitar, crank it up real loud. It's all about letting go tonight and going wild. Ain't about where, ain't about how, it's about now. It's all about a party. It's all about a party. I see familiar faces, one or two old friends. You all are looking good tonight, you pack this place again. So here's to all you cowboys and girls in pickup trucks. For everyone who's worked all day, we're here to lift you up. It's starting to get crazy, turn them lights down low. Raise your glass up in the air, get ready, here we go. It's all about a party, it's all about a good time. It's all about the girls on the dance floor shaking that thing, it's so fine. It's all about the guitar, crank it up real loud. It's all about letting go tonight and going wild. Ain't about where, ain't about how, it's about now. It's all about a party. It's all about a good time. It's all about the girls on the dance floor shaking that thing, it's so fine. It's all about the guitar, crank it up real loud. It's all about hands in the air, come on now, let's get wild. Ain't about where, ain't about how, it's about now. It's all about a party. It's all about a party. Come on.
That's right. It's all about the party. That is a little group called the Stickers. That would be a band Lord and I have seen many, many times. They are actually out of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, and they always performed at Jamboree in the Hills, Super Bowl of country music that always took place there on the Ohio-West Virginia border there. And sadly, it is no more. But we always had a great time watching that band play because they're very, very high energy. So, what you got over there?
Well, Patty Smith is actually on her second bottle of wine, so cheers to you, Miss Patty Smith.
Cheers to you.
I know you weren't feeling at your best either, you know, New Year's Eve, but there you go. Make up for it now, right? And Heather just came in here, my favorite hippie chick, and there is some new merch. out on the Tiki
Is
Man
it a bit
radio.
officially announced?
It doesn't matter if it's announced or not. It's out there.
It's out there.
It's
All right.
out there. You can find it.
All right.
But yeah, Island J has got some new stuff out there, and these shirts are pretty cool looking.
Yes.
They're like a rainbow. I don't really
No,
call it a rainbow.
I wouldn't. No, it's not a rainbow.
It's not a rainbow look. It's like a.
It's a multicolor.
It's multicolored,
Yes.
but it's like a faded.
Like a the one
Distress
the
or
one
something.
Yeah, the one that Tiki Man showed me was kind of like an orange, like a burnt orangish color, and it kind of fades into a blue.
Yes.
Very cool. And that's the exciting thing is there is a bunch of new Tiki Man Radio merch that's coming out. Of course, all the merch is available through Island J, which Island J is the official vendor of Tiki Man Radio.
Ooh, and it's on a tumbler too.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and the wine tumbler.
Yeah.
Oh, a wine tumbler there,
Yeah.
Patti Smith. There you go. There's just a wine tumbler girl.
And of course, when we talk about new merch, there's Island Vibes merch that's coming very, very soon. There's Tropical Country merch coming, and I'm sure there will be Friday Kickoff stuff coming as well as the time passes along. So I think they're gonna. We submitted. I know for us, we've submitted a couple of ideas over to Island J, and of course, he's going to do the magic that he does. And then once we agree on the design and everything, we'll eventually get that rolled out. But one thing I need to mention, like I said, Island J is the official vendor of Tiki Man Radio and all this new merch out there. And I understand sometimes money is tight. But Island J has you covered because he also has hooked up with Afterpay, and with Afterpay you can get all your merchandise and pay for it in 4 monthly installments, which is how I've done it, and it's easy. All you got to do, go in, you do your shopping, and when you go to your checkout, you click the Afterpay, and it'll tell you how much your first payment is, and then it'll give you the schedule of your remaining payments, and you click checkout.
Well, that sounds awesome.
And of course, once you have to set up that Afterpay account, and of course that payment will come out at the same time every month for 4 consecutive months. Well, actually, it'd be 3 after you make your initial payment for the 3 remaining months, and you got all your Tiki Man Radio gear just like that.
Well, Tiki Man takes all my money anyway. I'm ordering chocolate bar shirts, I'm ordering sweatshirts and long sleeve T-shirts and everything else. So
right?
Yeah.
And we're just adding more and more and more and more you want to buy.
Yes. And I have the good vibes, the V-neck. I've got that. I have all the stuff. But
wow.
I'm very excited about this new stuff coming out.
Yes.
Thank you, Hippie Chick, for sharing this with me.
Then of course
so
you can see
spend my money.
You can see the Island J banner up there behind you. So of course, if you want to get in this new Tiki Man Radio merch, go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the merch tab, and that'll take you over to Island J and onto the Tiki Man Radio store, and you can see all the new things that's coming. I know I saw all that, and I'm like, well, I know where I'm going to be spending some money very, very soon.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Golden, go clock in.
Time for Golden to work some overtime, huh?
That's right. I need to spend some money there, Mr. Golden.
And I'm sure that he has no problem with that.
Oh, no. No, not at all.
Hey, Uncle Alex chimed in, and he said, with you sitting there with those headphones on, you look like Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. Wow. I don't really feel like Princess Leia, but I'll take that.
Use the Force.
I will. I'll take it.
Back when I was a kid, back when the first Star Wars came out with Princess Leia, I may have been like 7 years old, but I had a crush on Princess Leia.
I have a confession.
Okay.
I have never watched any Star Wars movies.
You have never, ever?
Not one.
Wow.
Not one. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's just never.
Well, I know
my trigger.
It can sometimes get confusing because you had the original Star Wars, and then they came out with all these prequels that led up to, so you got these new prequel shows that lead up to the movies that were made in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, just like Yellowstone.
So I understand
it
gets confusing. So, but, and plus Star Wars continually is just involving. They're coming at the Mandalorian. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going and going with prequels and sequels and spin-offs and that. I didn't keep up with all of it either. But I got an interesting story about Star Wars. But there was this guy, and he was an aspiring actor. And he was struggling to get any gigs. He went to tryouts, nothing. So finally, and he had actually had people tell him, listen, you're never going to make it in the biz, so you need to think about what you're going to do with the rest of your life. So he decided to become a carpenter, and he literally did not have any knowledge of how to be a carpenter. And he had actually started getting paying customers, and he would go do these things and actually lay a book out to teach him how to do the job while he was doing
the job. Okay.
Yes. So then, as time passed on, a little time passed on, a friend, this guy he knew, gave him a call and said, "Listen, I got kind of a gig for you, but it's not going to go anywhere." He said, "But." They need somebody that come in to read a script for others who are doing their screen test for a movie coming out. So he says, plain and simple. I've already been told to tell you it's not going to go anywhere. I just need somebody. We're going to pay you to come in, read some lines, so the actors doing their screen test have somebody to feed off of. And he's like, okay, fine. He took the job. So he went in and he did the readings and did the screen test and everything. And it turned out that Steven Spielberg liked his delivery so much because it was just so dry, because he really didn't care. When he was there, he was literally just reading the lines, very sarcastic, dry, and Steven Spielberg loved it. So he gave Harrison Ford the role of Han Solo.
How about that?
So that is how Harrison Ford
got started.
Finally got his big break, and now look at him. He's a big star.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
But again, it just goes to show that sometimes all the people that call themselves talent scouts and everything, they don't know what they're talking about, because you just never know what somebody's looking for. So that's kind of a moral of the story for everybody out there trying to make their way, whether it's acting or in music. Never give up on your dream, because your dream can come to you when you least expect it. When you may not even be looking for it, it could come land in your lap. So just a little bit of a motivation there for everybody to,
Yeah, it is something to think about.
Yeah.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah, as Dory from Finding Nemo, just keep swimming.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes, I saw a cartoon of that. It was had something to do with the college football playoffs, and it said, "Just keep swimming." So, and I believe it was the one I saw was pointed toward Georgia, and evidently it paid off.
It paid off.
So you never know what's going to happen. So hey, it's about time. Just like that, time has flown by. We made it.
We did.
You
hobbled right along.
You came in here a little worried, didn't you?
I was. I still am. I mean, it's like, like I said.
You didn't think you and I could carry a show for 2 hours?
I think you can.
Ye of little faith.
Oh, me, but we did it.
Yep.
We did it.
Yep. Well, I should talk about what is coming up in the Tikimanradio lineup, which, of course, we already mentioned a little bit about Friday. 11 to 1 is the Friday Kickoff show with Jen Shen. You don't want to miss that. Coming back around on Friday night from 7 to 9 is Island Vibes with Scotty Chill. Remember, he is going live this Friday. So this will be his first live show. So you definitely want to tune in for that. And of course, Saturday morning, it's all about Jukebox Saturday morning, complete with all those retro commercials. And as the Tiki Man says, it starts when you get up, Buttercup. And of course, the big show, Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, is Sunday, 10 a.m. With the Tiki Man, the hippie chick. I will not be here this weekend, so it'll be J-Man with them. And their special guest that they got is an author. Her name is Mary Ellen Signinovich. I apologize if I butchered that. And she's going to be talking about her book, Truth Lives. So you definitely want to tune in for that. That's going to be a very, very interesting interview, I'm sure. So,
and we can't forget Scotty Chill, Island Vibes at 7 p.m. He'll be live, everyone.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was daydreaming.
She's sitting right here and still don't listen to the show. How about that?
Well, I was looking at the YouTube chat and I saw that. And I said, "Oh, I better say that."
Oh, so
I better.
You're not one of them that can read and listen at the same time?
Obviously
Can't chew
not.
gum, pat your head, and at the same time
don't make
either?
me do that.
That may be entertaining. So then, of course, we have to thank everybody out there for tuning in. We appreciate you taking time out of your week to spend with us. Hopefully, we got you over that hump to get you pushed toward the weekend. We have to thank our sponsors, of course. Thank you to JBL Legends Travel. JBL Legends Travel, when you're planning your next getaway, they are one call away from anywhere. Give them a call, 732-831-5200, or go to tikimanradio.com. Click on that travel tab, and it'll take you over to their landing page. And, of course, thank you to MFG Records, Music for Grown-Ups, Dave Sines and Beth Travers for sponsoring our live cam here every Wednesday night on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube page. And just like that, our time is just about done. And, of course, do you want to say
time for my song?
Do you want to say any parting words, words of wisdom to those before we go?
Thank you, everyone. It's been great. I enjoyed it.
You going to come back?
I hope to do it again.
I'm sure you need to come back. You need to do this more often. No?
I don't know. I can't fill these shoes here.
I think you're a natural. You just moved right along with it. No problems. We had a great time. And we have had fun. And I appreciate you taking your time to come and rescue me so I didn't have to sit here by myself.
Oh, I couldn't leave you by yourself.
No, because I don't think anybody wants to listen to me for 2 hours. Well, I'll tell you, they would have got a lot of music. They would have got a lot of music out of me tonight if I was by myself.
Well,
but thank you for rescuing me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully the whole crew will be back next week, and we will have a great time. But just like that, we will leave you with our normal parting song.
My song.
Your song,
My favorite.
Mr. Bobby Shealy. Last song, last call. Have a great night, everybody.
Fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. And some tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. time I gotta say those words. Oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round poured as I strung the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say, it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone